spiritual leadership team that Josh and Heather and I have been a part of this past year has been great, incredible. We have a great group of athletes. We really appreciate the ones that have been able to show up and really created have bought into what we're trying to do here with Liberty University and club sports. And even the ones that can't make our monthly meetings, we meet with on the side, and we've had some great conversations, just hearing how to best serve their teams, whether it's through Bible studies or team devotions. And we're just excited to see how God can just continue to use this team, just not only for their 4 years here on the team, but just in the future. We train champions for Christ, so when they leave Liberty University, their walk with the Lord is much better and deeper.
The leadership team has been an incredible resource for myself and my other leadership partner to engage in closer relationships with the shotgun team and to better serve them in a Christ-like manner. And I know we haven't been able to compete much the last year and a half, but I believe that the leadership team has helped equip us to better serve our team and other teams when we travel and compete.
I think the leadership team allows an opportunity to have a greater community. I know with our team there's a lot of girls, but it's also nice to hear stories on how Christ's working on other teams, and just you can come to the meetings, you come and you meet with girls or guys outside and just hear how their team's doing. You get ideas from what they're doing, if they can compete or can't compete. You kind of hear how club sports is growing in faith, but also how you can incorporate those ideas into your own team as well.
Some teams are able to travel this year and some teams are not. The teams that are traveling, that's great. We're continuing to encourage them to use those times, just continue to build that team bonding experience on the road trips. Whether it's doing Bible studies or team devotions while they're on the road or here, we're thankful for that. But there's also a lot of teams that are not traveling this spring, and so that opens up new avenues just for them to be a little more creative with how they're creating some team bonding and team engagement type things, and teams playing sports that aren't their normal sports, but they're just getting together to continue to build that trust and that team unity. And then as they continue to build those relationships, they have opportunities just to pour into them and disciple the other athletes in their team and continue to build that walk with the Lord.
A big part of the pandemic and the issues is that we haven't been able to travel and haven't been able to practice, and a lot of negativity has come out of that, and the spiritual leadership team has really helped us to combat that with our fellow teammates, and it's really helped us be an example and encourage others to stay positive and to focus on our goal, to focus on our next competition, even when we don't know when that's going to be, but to always practice for God's glory and not for ours, and that He has a plan bigger than what we can see in this small window right now.
We're very blessed to be able to compete. We kind of get a season even though it's a bit different. So hearing that other teams can't compete, especially when you come here and you talk to other people, it humbles you a little bit to be like, hey, we're lucky to compete, but hockey's only temporary. You don't get to compete forever. For me, I'm a senior, so this is my last semester, and as much as I'd like a normal season, I'm still taking it with what it is, because I get to go to the ice every day, I get to play, we still get to travel, there's still hopes of defending our national title. So it kind of humbles you to remember that we still get to play. Hockey's only temporary, but competing for Christ and glorifying Him in everything we do, that's an eternal thing, and we have to have that eternal focus even though hockey, the season may not be what it is, sports may not be what it is this year, but that's not the goal at the end of the day.